call for the sake of a lot of people who have reached out, who are lost, who do not understand how to navigate the Growth Club system. We're going to be doing these meetings about 3 times every week from next week. So we're going to have them on Mondays, on Thursdays, and maybe after the general Zooms on Saturdays, right? So everybody will get properly acquainted with the system and also understand how to navigate what we have going on at the club, right? So tonight I'm going to take out time to do this because, like I said, we've gotten like so many people asking questions. Oh, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. But if you stick to this call and you just follow my lead, you would understand exactly how you can navigate the Growth Club system. I'm going to give about 2 more minutes for others to jump on board. But before I start, let me just give a couple of shout outs. Good evening, Michael from Port Harcourt. Hello, Dr. Ann from the United States. V from Cardiff, welcome on board. I can see Mr. Juden from Oregon. Welcome on board as well, sir. We're going to get started in the next 1 minute. So just reach out to those who should be on the call. If you're an affiliate, reach out to your members. You know, the more you show your members these calls, the lesser stress you go through as an affiliate. So you can just plug them to these calls, we'll teach them what they need to do, and then the stress of having to teach this all over again is taken away from you. So if you're an affiliate and you have people that you've brought into Growth Club, you want to reach out to them real quick so that we get started in the next few minutes, and then you can access all of the services at the club. So I'm going to give like 30 more seconds and we will get started. Okay, so while we have more people logging in or joining the Zoom, I'm going to just log into the account real quick. So if you have a Growth Club account, I'm sure you know how to log into your account, right? So I'm going to log into my account real quick, and then we're going to go through the back office one step at a time, and also explain to you how to navigate through it, how to connect to different services. A few of us want to join Velocity. You don't know how to do that. You want to get into the funded program. You're lost on how to do that. You want to probably pay your performance fees. You don't know how to do that. All of those things will be covered on this Zoom call, right? So we're going to get started right away. Give me 1 second and let me just log in my account. Okay, I'm going to share um my other screen. Looks like I'm having issues with this particular computer of mine. So I'm just going to share my other screen. And I'm going to break down the back office using my other device, right? So just give me 1 second, guys. Let me just log into Hey. Okay, it looks like I'm in. Perfect. So we're going to go through the back office one step at a time. Please give me some 777 on the comment section if you can see my screen very well. And also if you can hear me clearly, just give me some 777 on the comment section real quick before we get started. Just give me some 777. If you can hear me properly, you can see my screen. Perfect. So let's get into the conversation. Now, the very first thing you want to get to understand about the Growth Club is to identify the person who has invited you to the club. So if you have someone who has referred you to Growth Club, you're going to see the person's phone number and the person's name right at the top of your screen, right? So this is just a demo page for myself because I'm one of the folks who put this together, right? So when someone invites you to the club, you'll see the person's full name and the person's phone number. So if you need any help, right, your first point of contact should be the person who has invited you to Growth Club. If they cannot solve the problem you have, then you can then reach out to support or go through the chat system, right? But first and foremost, you find out the person who invited you to the club right here on your back office. Now, the second thing you want to do is you want to stay connected to the community. You want to stay up to date. You want to keep yourself updated on happenings. We have a lot of news, a lot of updates, a lot of daily reports shared on our socials. So the next thing you want to do is ensure that you follow us on Instagram by clicking this particular Instagram button right there. Join the WhatsApp group and also join the Telegram group. Now, we know the Telegram has not been functional for a while, but starting from tomorrow, the Telegram will get very functional again so that even old members or new members can see previous messages. But the most active platform that we have right now is the WhatsApp group. Now, please ensure that you're a part of this group simply by clicking on the icon at the top of your screen. Now, you want to ensure that you tell your new members to also stay connected to the company so that they are well informed and they're carried along on happenings in the Growth Club. Now, the next thing you want to get familiar with is the view past trading records. Now, this is available for every single person, even if you are a free member or a paid member. You can actually view the past records of our trading history from inception up until date. Now, we're going to add velocity to this when we go 100% live with velocity in the next few days. So if you're a new person to the club or you have someone who is new, you can send them to the members area and they can click any of these links to check out our trading history for the last 17 to 18 months since we have been involved in this amazing opportunity of helping people make money with full control of their funds. Now, for those of us who are affiliates, right, if you want to invite someone to the club, what you want to do is click on invite member. So if you click this, it copies your referral link to your clipboard. Now, your clipboard is simply a portion of maybe your laptop or your mobile phone where you can just go to any other platform and then paste the link. So for example, if I was going to send you this link on WhatsApp, I'm going to click on invite member, open up the chat with you on WhatsApp and simply just paste the link on the WhatsApp chat. And then automatically you get the link to join us at the club, right? So it's very simple to understand and connect with us. Now, one of the things we've done with the top bar of the members area is to ensure that you are connected to every possible help, support, and information that you can get from the club. Now, the next part of the back office on the overview page is where you can see your income. In the nearest future, you'll be able to toggle from elevate wealth and velocity on this single page. Right now, all you can see is your funds in your broker account under Elevate Wealth. Now, if you're new to the community, Elevate Wealth is the opportunity that allows us grant you access to the funded program. So you need to have funds in your account on Elevate Wealth to access the Growth Club funded program. Now, what you want to do most times to double check if you've imputed the right details is to go into the Get Funding page. I'm going to go there very soon. And then when you put in the details, your balance should show on your members area on the overview page, just to make you double check that you've put in the right details and your balance can appear or is available, or you can view it on your home screen. The balance is going to show you your current balance. Right now, we don't have any trades open. The floating P&L is the current profit or loss you have in your account when a trade is open. For example, let's say we have a gold trade opened on Elevate Wealth, right? And let's say we are on a 10% profit, for example. Now, 10% of my balance would be $123, right? So you're going to see $123 under the floating P&L. If we're on a 1% loss, for example, right, you're going to see the 1% loss under the floating P&L. Now, the floating P&L will change over time because when we open a trade, the numbers fluctuate every second, right, until the trade is closed in either a profit or a loss. That's why it's called the P&L. It's called profit and loss, right? So if you're in the profit, you see your profit. If you're in the loss, you'll see a minus sign and the current floating loss or profit. Now, the equity is usually your balance plus the floating P&L when a trade is opened. So for example, if I was on a plus 10% profit, my equity would be my balance plus $123. So of course, my equity will be somewhere around $1,350 something dollars. But that's because I have an open trade running in my account. Now, the monthly gain will show you how much of money you've made in the month. This feature would also go live very, very soon. Yeah, so the concept of this is to help you check out what's going on your account, even if you don't understand how to use what we call an MT4. Now, an MT4 is called the MetaTrader 4. That's where all the trades are carried out on. But we know a lot of people are new to the space and they don't understand how to use the MT4 platform. So what we've done here is to show you what's happening on your MT4 on your Growth Club page so that you are carried along with the progress of your own finance, right? Now, if you are an affiliate, you'd be seeing the number of direct referrals you have right here and also the amount of commissions you've made over time. This is also going to go live very soon when we update the next page where you can toggle through velocity and Elevate Wealth, which powers the funding system. Now, one more thing you want to check out is your status. So if you're connected to the trading platform, you're going to see your status right here as connected or disconnected. So if you're disconnected, it means that you're not connected to the trading platform. Now, note, if you withdraw funds from your account and you were previously connected, you would still show as connected, right? Now, when you put in funds again, what you want to do is ensure that you reconnect the whole system again so that you don't lose out on new or existing trades. I'm going to show you how to do that in the next few minutes. Now, the next part of the overview page that you want to check out is this little box right on the right-hand side. Now, what this does is it shows you a graphical representation of your profits over time. So you can see your profits for January, for February, for March, for April, for May, every single month since you've been a part of the Growth Club. So you can tell your own personalized results instead of checking the general results of the Growth Club. And I tell people this, everybody will have different or similar experiences. And I'll give you an example. Someone who has joined Growth Club 12 months from now has made way more money than someone who joined Growth Club last month or joined Growth Club this month or joined Growth Club 3 months ago. So what we've done here is to help you see a much more personalized view of your progress and your growth of your own finances in your broker account. Trust me, it took some level of genius to pull this up in the Growth Club back office. And I'm going to give out a big shout out to our IT team for pulling this off. So guess what? We don't have your money, but we can still show you every single thing that happens with your money, right? And that's the first thing you need to learn about the members area of the club. Now, if you're out there building the community, right? You want to come to the bottom of the overview page. We're going to be launching something exciting very soon, and we're going to share more insights to this on the Saturday Zoom call. For those of us who are builders, you want to pay attention to your top leaders, right? Because there's something we're going to add to the system very soon where you can now earn some incredible income from your cumulative effort on velocity, but for those people who are actively helping their teams grow. Now, when you build as an affiliate, for those of us who are affiliates, you can come to the bottom and check out the most active members that you have. You'll see how many members they've referred. You'll see how many subscribers in their team, and you know who and who to focus on and who you want to help to build the community. Now, that's the very first page that we have on the Growth Club back office. Now, if you come to the menu section on the left-hand corner, you're going to see subscription. For those people who are new to the Growth Club, what they want to do is to go ahead and buy themselves a membership, or if you're an existing member and your subscription has expired, what you want to do is come into this page and renew your subscription. Now, we've made this thing so simple so that nobody goes through the hassle of being confused. So when you come on board the subscription page, you will be able to see whether you are active or inactive. And also you can see your wallet balance when you've topped up or maybe you've earned commissions from the Growth Club. You can also see when your next payment would be due. For example, my next payment is due in about 1,345 days on the Growth Club, right? In your case, you see the number of days left for you to renew your membership. Also, you get emails sent out to you when the expiration of your membership is actually approaching. Now, for new members, to purchase a Growth Club membership, you want to first and foremost top up your wallet, right? Do not forget, for regular members, the cost of a Growth Club membership is $100. For affiliates, the cost of Growth Club membership is $150, right? So it's $100 for members, $150 for affiliates. Now, what you want to do here is to put in how much of money you want to deposit into your account. So if you're a member, you put in $100, right? If you're an affiliate, you put in $150, and then you click on pay. Now, I highly recommend that you use the BSC USDT addresses or the USDT Sol addresses. You have multiple options to pay with USDT or USDC, depending on where you're joining from across the world. I know some countries like the US, USDC is very easy to access compared to USDT. Now, like I said earlier on, the best way to pay is to use USDT BSC Smart Chain, which is the Binance Smart Chain, or USDT Sol. If you're new to the world of crypto, kindly reach out to the person who invited you, and they'll be able to guide you through on how to buy yourself some cryptocurrencies, which is USDT, which is the dollar version of the cryptocurrency, to then go ahead and buy your membership. Now, once you select the payment network, it's going to show you an address to make payments to. Now, what you want to do is ensure that you have your wallets opened before you start this payment procedure. Now, once you have your wallet opened, what you want to do is copy the wallet address and then paste it on your wallet, probably on your Bybit, your Binance, your crypto.com wallet, your Coinbase wallet. It doesn't matter which wallet you use, but ensure that you copy the right address and send the right currency to the right address. Some people make the mistake of sending Ethereum to a USDT address. You actually risk losing the funds if you make such mistakes. The good thing is, if you reach out to support, we might be able to help you rectify the issue. But please and please, always ensure that you double check the wallets, the network, and the cryptocurrency you're sending. Ensure you're sending the right cryptocurrency, which is in correspondence to the one you've selected on the Growthclub back office. Now, once you've made payments, just come in here and click on confirm payment. Now, note this: whenever you're making a deposit, ensure you pay the exact amount of money that was shown to you on the page. Now, the payment processor is charging an extra $3 to make this transaction go through. That's a charge from the payment processor, right? So you need to ensure that when you're making the withdrawal from a Bybit, for example, if Bybit is going to charge you, let's say, a $1, ensure that you factor in the $1 from Bybit and send in 154. So Bybit charges you $1. The system that we have charges you $3, but you're going to get yourself $150 in your wallet on Growthclub. If you send less, the money would not reflect, and you have to contact support to get that rectified. So always ensure that you send in maybe an extra $1 or $2 so that the transaction goes in a very smooth and seamless manner. If you ever encounter any issue with topping up your account, simply come to the chat us platform, or go to the support system and then input a support ticket, and then we'll help you rectify that issue. Now, once you've clicked on confirm payment, once the blockchain receives your payment, this is going to tick. And you're going to see a completed sign. It's a green tick. Once that happens, you can simply go back to the user dashboard, and then you are good to go. The money you've deposited in your account would be shown in your wallet balance. I highly recommend that you also refresh the page after that confirmation has been done, so that you will be able to get access to the funds that you've deposited in your wallet. Now, once you have the funds in your wallet, you can simply click on subscribe as a new member, or click on renew now. So if I was going to renew my membership, I'm going to click on renew now. And then, of course, I'm just going to renew and pay with my wallet. And then, boom, I have an extra year's worth of membership, right? So if you see right there, I got deducted $100, and the number of days has increased. And I also got an email from Growthclub saying I just purchased an extra 1 year membership. It's as simple and straightforward as that. Now, for those of us who are building teams and you want to check out those people you've referred, on the menu section, once you click on team, you'll be able to see every single person that you've invited to the Growthclub. You can also see those people they've also invited to the club by clicking the plus sign. So let me look for someone who I know has invited a person or two, right? So if you click the plus button, you'll be able to see the people that this person has invited. For example, Korimobi has invited Adewumi, Adebenro, Mobolaji Ali as well. You can see here Ruby Trusant has invited Tony and Ekene as well. So you can check out those people in your structure, and also those people that they've also referred by clicking the plus sign. It goes in an infinite depth. So you can see just about every single person in your team structure. Now let's go to the next part, which is the wallet. Now your wallet is simply like your credit and debit system where you see your balance, your commissions end, right? You also see the memberships you've purchased. You also get to see all the commissions you've made from those you referred, from Elevate Wealth, from Velocity, from funded program. All of those commissions will be put into your back office under the wallet section. Yeah. You can also withdraw any of your commissions through your wallet section on the back office. Now, what you want to do is input your USDT Soul network address in here. So if you're a new person, you'll be able to click on profile somewhere around here to put in the address, or you can simply come to my profile and then fill up the address you have at the bottom so that you can get paid commissions anytime you've made commissions from the club. Now, Growthclub processes commissions 4 times every single month. On the 7th, on the 14th, on the 21st, and the 28th of every month. So you can see it says the next payout is expected to drop on the 1st, sorry, on the 14th of the 1st, which is January, this month. So you can see when to expect the next payment after you've made a withdrawal. If I'm making sense, guys, and you're following me, give me some fire emojis on the comment section. Am I too fast or am I doing a great job? Let me know in the comment section if this makes sense and you understand exactly what I'm teaching through the back office and things are getting clearer. Just give me some fire emojis on the comment section real quick so that I know that we have people following us. Thank you very much. I can see a couple of comments already. Thank you very much, guys. So it means I'm making some sense. So let's go to the part that every single Growthclub member, every single Growthclub affiliate must be aware of, which is how to access the reason why you bought a Growthclub membership. Now, if you come to the menu of the Growthclub, you're going to see the 3 different opportunities that we have at the club: the funded program, Elevate Wealth, and Velocity, right? Now, first and foremost, let's talk about the funded program. Now, the way the funded program is structured is in such a way where our partners need to see that your accounts are traded and are profitable so that you can get access to funding. So the reason why we created the funded program is to help you make more money with funds that belongs to somebody else. And that's an exciting thing to enjoy as a Growthclub member. Also note that this part of Growthclub is 100% passive, meaning all you have to do is just put in these details and you have to do absolutely nothing after that. You sit back, relax, and enjoy what we've provided with the funding program. Now, step 1 is to create your broker account. Ensure that you click the link on your back office. If you join the club and you create an Axia account outside the club, you wouldn't get connected to the system. So only ensure that you come into the Get Funding page and click on Create Account. If you already have an existing Axia account or you have a new member who's got an already existing Axia account, reach out to support and they will teach your new member on how to move their accounts to Growth Club so that they can benefit from what we have going on in the community. Now, if you're lost at any point in time, you can simply click on Watch Tutorial. The tutorial will teach you exactly what you need to do, right? You can see it's playing on the screen. You can just make this a full screen and simply watch the tutorial. So you are never left behind or confused on what you need to do as a new member at the club. It takes you through every step-by-step method of how to go ahead and create your account. Now, once you're done with step one, step two is where you impute your details, right? So your trading account details, where you're meant to put in money. Note, this account details should be the Axie Select details. We also have another tutorial that teaches you how to navigate this part of the back office.
Step 2.
Trust me, guys, this is very, very simple. If you're lost, just come here and watch this tutorial and you would see exactly what you're meant to provide and what you're meant to put into these fields. And these things will be sent out to you via email by Axie, which is the broker that we're partnered with. So you put in your account number, your master password, and simply select the server that you have in your account. Once you're done doing that, click on save, and then you can double check by coming to check this particular column after a couple of seconds or minutes to ensure that you have your balance showing on your back office. Now, that way you can double check to ensure that you're connected and you've put the money into the right account, because so many members put in the wrong details and their balances are zero because they put the money in the wrong account. And then when we try to copy trade into those accounts, we can't copy trade because these accounts have zero balances. Now, this simple thing we've put up there has been put in place to help you solve that problem. Now, once you are done with step two, step three is very, very crucial. Many people just stop at step two, but step three is where you now get started into the funding procedure, going from 5K to maybe $20,000 in funding to maybe $100,000 in funding. And by the way, a few members hit $20,000 in funding today after going past the 5K stage from the last couple of months that we had, a little bit of a setback, and boom, they're back on the 20K. So if you're one of those members, big congratulations to you. If you're still on your way to the 20K or the 100K, not to worry. Very, very soon, you'll be back on those funded levels. But the way to really access the funded level is to ensure that once you qualify for funding, Axie would send you an automated generated password to your email address. Please ensure that you copy that auto-generated Axie Select password and put it in your Growth Club back office alongside with your Axie Select email address, which is most often your Growth Club email address. So you want to put it in there so that we are able to help you keep going from next stage to next stage and ensure that your funding system is working optimally. If you skip the step three, you might not progress in the funding system. So whenever you've seen that we've done 20 plus trades in your account and you get the email from Axie, ensure that you copy those emails and then you put it in here. If you're lost, you can simply watch tutorial again and you would definitely understand what you should look out for you to connect properly.
Step 3. Enter the Axie.
Connect properly to the Axie Select program. Like I said, most times it's always an email sent to you by Axie, right? So when you go to your email, the email looks somehow like this. So it says, welcome to Axie Select. Your dashboard is ready. Login password. These are generated by Axie. You copy these details right here, and then you impute it in your back office. Now, finally, for those of us who are a part of Velocity, temporarily, because Velocity hasn't launched 100% on the back office, we are charging the weekly fees through the former funded program system, because it also has the same 50-50 profit split coded into the platform. In the next few days before the Saturday call, Velocity will be 100% live on the back office, and we will no longer use the Velocity, the funded program fee structure to charge that fee anymore. But most times, for those of us who might be watching the recording as well, whenever we make you money on the funded program, you keep 50% of that money. For example, I'm going to give you one. There's someone who's made about almost $2,800 this month on the funded program. I'm going to show that when I'm done with the call, right? That person keeps half of that and then pays Growthclub the other half. Now, because Growthclub cannot access your account, Growthclub will tell you what you owe as a fee from the funded program under the fee structure. And also, we will show you the 35% fee charged to your own capital on Elevate Wealth. Do not forget, on Elevate Wealth, you keep 65% and you pay Growthclub 35%. On the funded program, you keep 50% of the profits and you pay Growthclub 50%. And do not forget that the 50% is absolutely free money, right? So the sum total of what your fee structure is would be displayed to you here and also sent to you via email. So for those of us who have done this before, you notice that when your fee is due, you get an email that shows you how much money you're meant to pay. All you need to do is simply pay with your wallet or top up your account. The same way you topped up to buy a membership is the same way you top up to pay your fees, right? So you top up and then you make payments for Elevate Wealth or the funded program. Now, for those of us who are participating in Velocity right now, you'd have to also pay your weekly Velocity fees. For now, maybe I think this will be the last week where we charge things manually. From next week, it should become fully automated for Velocity. But if you're on Velocity right now, the fee will be charged through the same method at the end of the week, and you can view what you're meant to pay in fees from the Velocity soft launch fee, as you can see written right here. After that goes live somewhere around this area, this will turn back to the regular funded program system that we have running. Now let's go to Velocity, right? So Velocity would work in such a way where, as a new member, you would need to click on this, right? But you can see it says coming soon. But what will happen is when you click on Velocity, you'd have to answer the mandatory qualification questions or quiz to ensure that you are eligible to participate in Velocity as a Growthclub member. Now, there are going to be 7 questions for you to answer. And once you answer those questions, you'll be able to create your account on the new broker that are partnering up with Velocity, and then also join the PAM structure. It's going to be a very simple system, and trust us to put a tutorial as well so that you are not lost in any of the processes. Now, let's talk about the final part of this, the help center. Now, if you ever find yourself stuck on something or you have issues with something on your account, you can reach out to the help desk simply by clicking help center and then click this other icon underneath the folder and simply give us the subject of why you're reaching out to us and a precise and concise message of what you need help on. Now, once you do this, a support staff will reach back to you, or you can simply come here and ask our AI the questions that you most likely might find an answer to. So most times, 9 over 10 of the questions you ask, the AI system already has answers to it. Now, if you don't get an answer with the AI system, you can request to talk to a person, right? You can request to talk to someone. So let's say I can ask a question like, when is velocity commencing, right? I need to put my email here. Hold on 1 second. So the live. So when I enter, right, I'm going to get answers from the AI. So this AI currently updated regularly. So we give it answers to a ton of FAQs. So even as a newbie, virtually 9 over 10 of the questions you would ask, except the very technical ones, would be answered by CDO or Lyro. We call it Lyro. Lyro is the name of the AI, right? Lyro will give you all the possible answers you can think of, right? I can say, can I get the FX book, get my FX book link for Elevate Wealth, right? So you can ask it just about any question, right? And then if it cannot answer that question, it will request that you talk to the person. But you can see right there, boom, that's the link to Elevate Wealth's, my FX book. Guys, we're putting a lot of work into this to ensure that being a Growth Club member is very, very seamless. Now, if you don't get an answer to your problem, you can simply say, can I speak to a person, right? Guess what? It says, absolutely, I'm transferring you to a human right away. And guess what? One of our support staff members will be up there responding to you in less than 24 hours, right? So getting help at the Growth Club is very simple. Now, why we did this way is because I've been a part of structures in the past where getting help is very difficult, right? So we've given you access to the person who introduced you. We've given you access to an AI that can give you all the FAQs. We've given you access to sending us an email. We've given you access to a chat with us. 4 different ways of getting support so that you are never stuck during your course. You can see one of the support staff just responded to me. I'm sure it doesn't even know it's me on this call right now. But you see, greetings, sir. How can I help you? So I can just say, never mind. It's for a Zoom back office training. So that's one of our support staff who responded in less than 30 seconds of putting that in, because it was transferred straight up to that customer care rep of the club. So you can say, I just told him, never mind, it's a Zoom back office training, and she's responding right now. We just close the support ticket, and it's as simple as ABC to get support from the Growth Club, right? Now, I think it's as simple as ABC. That's what the back office of Growth Club looks like. It's simple points, and trust me, it's never been easy to be a part of the Growth Club. You can see it's asking for a quick rating. I like to give, because that was a quick response from the support system. So yes, guys, this is all that we have for the Growth Club back office. I've spent somewhere around the last 40 minutes breaking it down from start to finish. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section, and then I would go ahead and answer those questions. But before I do that, I'm going to stop the recording so that we can upload this on the groups for those people who missed out on this to actually watch the recordings and actually get acquainted and familiar with the Growth Club back office. Do not forget, we'll be having these calls 3 times a week, on Mondays, on Thursdays at 7 p.m. UK time, and then 7 p.m. Sorry, right after the Saturday calls, we'll also run through this again so that nobody's left behind and you are properly acquainted. With that being said, I'm going to stop recording real quick and then I can take as many questions as possible.